Hello, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you've joined me today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of your next 4 weeks with a general overview. We're going to start out with a coffee cup that I prepared a special spread for you. We're going to look into what's coming your way through tarot. And if you want to enjoy this message, don't forget to give some love. Hit subscribe. Subscription is the best and a free way to support the channel. If you would like a private reading, go ahead, send me an email. My email is in the description box, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Let's dive in and see what's happening, what's coming your way. Okay, there's the 3rd week timeline, 3 tears of joy, falling outside your comfort zone. It can be like something happening there. Like a small bites might be coming in small bites, but it is something that will give you joy, maybe even inspire you. Okay, and it can be even something calling you outside of your comfort zone. I see here there are 2 people. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it there. You see the face of someone here. There's 2 people back to back, and they are turning their gaze towards the skies. This can mean 2 things. It can be literally, maybe it's about flying, going to some place that is like, again, another country. It can be another state. It is somewhere maybe high in the sense of maybe mountains. It can be something like that. Or maybe turning your gaze towards, somebody's turning their gaze towards a higher spot, and that will be also catching your eye too. This will maybe inspire you, give you an idea. Oh, that's available now, that we can actually ring that like a door or like knock on that door, and that will be open to us. It can be something like that happening, okay? But that's why I feel there are 2 people outside your comfort zone, meaning can be you're overhearing this thing, or 2 people are talking about it and you're on that spot, but these are not really people that you know well or you hang out together. This is not like coming to you as an advice. I feel like this kind of sounds like to me overhearing something and realizing, oh, if that's available, let me get a piece of that as well, energy. I see here there's kind of like this reminds me of armadillo. Yeah, these armadillos have very thick shells, and they can lock themselves in like a danger, or I feel like they can really sense like everything as dangerous time to time. And it seems like from the past, it's coming towards your now within the 1st week. And this can be a person that has a hard shell that you're trying to get to. And it seems like there's some light here. You have something to offer looking similar to them. This can be maybe a product that you have or a service that you're providing. This can be a person that you have some common spots. It can be something romantic as well. You have some common themes to talk about, and they're coming very openly. However, you might feel in their energy too, they are ready to shut themselves down, okay? This is not a bad thing. It means that maybe they have been through stuff, and that's why they are shutting themselves really quickly. This doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It means that this person can be cautious about certain things. It can be about investment as well. And this is them shutting themselves down immediately is not the best if you are investing, if the person's investing in something. However, I feel because there's sun shining, you have the answer to the situation before they shut down. Another thing here is I would like to mention, when I look at the analytics, I realize not everybody's watching tarot, and most of the time, for example, there's an armadillo here, can be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it becomes clear when we go through week by week. We're going to look into the energies of tarot as well, and we can get some answers that are unresponded here during tarot reading as well, okay? If you're not watching that part. I have here, there's a volcano brewing. It's not really erupting yet. Within the second, maybe towards the end of the 1st week and the beginning of the 2nd week, what happens is, the volcanoes are actually, we don't really know how to effectively harvest them, but they have this volcanic rocks in there, and lava is an extremely important source and stuff. But I feel like 100% we're not really, it's not a common knowledge how to harvest those resources. The thing is here, you're cooking up something. There's a passion, or there's a passion. It's still brewing inside of you. It's not really erupting yet, but it seems like here when you keep feeding this desire, this passion, it is going to really like bubble up and create maybe even like I see here a building of work, building of home. Maybe like it can be the garage here, and on top of there's a house, maybe a new car. It can bring some material stuff at the end of the day, but it seems like here this will require you to really brew that desire in there. And I mentioned the books that I'm reading most of the time. I read this kind of readings too. I'm reading A Happy Pocket Full of Money at this time, and like listening to audiobook. So in that, exactly, I heard the same thing here. This person, actually, there's a chapter he mentions want not, because it just goes in the Bible as well, want not. And he says, desire is a good thing, but wanting actually creates a need. When you desire something passionately, that creates an energy, but wanting creates a lack energy. So I feel here, there's a desire. I even see a letter D right there. So there's a desire you have. It's not really bubbling. It's not really hot yet. And you can see I have Think and Grow Rich here. I read recently, I think it's the auto suggestion part. And it says there, you can come up with a want and turn that into a desire. And I feel for some of you, you have something you're wanting, but it's not really powerful enough to attract the right opportunities into your life. So turn that into a desire. And I feel like some of you, maybe within the second week, you're going to hit the nail on the head. You're going to really turn that into a passionate desire, which will start to attract the necessary resources into your life. And we see here within the third week, there's an authority, kind of remind me of like a long head Abraham Lincoln. And he actually has in Washington this massive statue sitting in this building. And he is a symbol of kind of like a freedom to all. And I feel like here, this can be your energy, because it doesn't have to mean somebody else. We can really channel the energies of other beings, humans, or even creatures. Like we can embody the energies of certain animals. If you want to do something faster, you can like imagine a cheetah and you being a cheetah and running as fast as them. I feel like there is an energy here that you're bringing into a certain situation justice, okay, and equality, and aligning things. And the people's, maybe some people are not really getting what they're worthy of, and you are really fixing the situation. Within the third week, it can be the simplest thing. It doesn't have to be massively changing the destiny of a country. It doesn't have to be that big. It can be the simplest thing in your community, in your home, maybe in between your cats. It can be, I have many cats, that's why I give the example of, but it seems like that is actually going to create this massive trust, that if you can do it in a small scale, you can do it in a bigger scale, okay? And I feel like Aquarius, most of the Aquariuses have this kind of like a social structure changing energy. Okay, it can be starting small, but it can expand to very big. So that's why when the inspiration comes forward, instead of doubting, is this the right thing to do or not? It's just you intrinsically are going to know which way to go here, okay, to lead. And maybe even at the end of the day, lead many. Within the fourth week, I see a relaxation coming forward. There's a person looking up to you when you take the charge, and they're carrying a fish right there. Fish can indicate material satisfaction. I see in your heart, this is dark, looking dark. There's not much clarity. Maybe you are really looking for answers, but you're not really receiving them. Like the moon. I see the moon card, like a moon energy here, which moon card in tarot indicates that the only guidance at this moment you have is your intuition and inspiration coming to you, and maybe even instinct. But other than that, maybe you don't truly see where you're going. However, you're heading towards a lighter scene, light energy, a beautiful, positive environment, it seems like here. Towards the fourth week, I see a pathway opening leading towards a phone line right there. And within the second week also, there's a pathway opening outside your comfort zone, which there's a Tears of Joy. It's a short pathway, so you might have to travel a short pathway to pick up something that is really gives you joy. Within the fourth week, again, there's an outside path opening as well. Not only This is starting from your heart to where you want to go. And the thing is, though, I see there's a turtle right here. So you might hesitate to hit this road and take this pathway. However, when you do, you're going to see that this is going to really carry you outside your comfort zone. Maybe even get you to a place that is not, you're not really familiar with it, but when you step into it, it is going to be your natural element. Okay, it can be physical, or maybe even a work environment, family environment. It can be friend environment, or new hobby you will start. You will have really supportive people that will be boosting your creativity. Maybe let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Your energy field is intact, and a little too intact, I feel. Maybe you're not really allowing new things to come in. But your desire, the first flip, it didn't really go through. And the second flip, it's going really fast. So it seems like here, maybe you're trying something or you're applying for something. This happened to me back in the day. Now I remember. Maybe there's an official thing. The paperwork is getting lost along the way. And maybe you're sending certain things and it's not, responses are not coming in. And you're feeling like, oh, it's not working. I should just give up on that. And I feel like that energy is really slowing down your momentum. When you think of it that, oh, it's not working, I should do something different. When you think of it that way, you're slowing yourself down. So I feel like here, instead of doing that, thinking, okay, there's a different way. I need to try something different this time. And when you, as soon as you do, even 3 years of joy coming forward here, the things are going to change in a much better way. Okay, the things are going to work out much better. This can even be because I see a person here about a relationship. Maybe you're talking to someone, but you're not really being honest. There's like a hidden intention behind it. That's why maybe it's not really flowing. The energy is not flowing from to you to them from them to you, and from you to them correctly. Okay, and another thing here, I see there's actually, I told you there's a person, they disappeared here though, and there's a bear here in your heart space, and you're tying down the bear with other people's, a lot of conversations happening with other people's words and advices. The bear is your own, I feel like, your energy here. Bear indicates authority, strength, power, but you are mostly, the Aquarius doesn't really do that. However, I feel like there's something mentally, that belief right there, something that you're believing in is really holding you back. And that's why you're giving too much credit to others than understanding that you're much bigger and stronger than them. The second week can be, there's a goal right here. There's a gift, so maybe you're going to go grab it. While you're grabbing it, then this might require you to get outside your comfort zone and do some things differently. And that will give you some confidence and realize that you have all the power and you can do anything you want to do. Another thing here, maybe the people are telling you, oh, don't do that, because they don't have the courage. They're not the bear. They're not the authority. They're not the disciplined, structured personality that they can do it. That's why everybody's speaking from your own perspective. And I feel like you are going to realize that, not directly, but indirectly, when you go for another thing and maybe they talk about, oh, it's not possible. When you achieve that, you're going to realize everybody's coming from their own experiences, so it doesn't tie you down. Let's look into your tarot and see week by week, maybe within the second week this bear shows up here. Let's see what that is. Okay, all right, now the first week we had divine guidance, this Archangel Sandalphon. You can ask for angelic help and they will show up, but because human beings, we have free will, if you don't ask for help, the angels, spirits, and guides cannot intervene. On the bottom, my eye caught here 9 of Cups energy. So this can be maybe something that you're waiting for an authority to come, an approval, support. Authority can be spiritual authority, can be government, can be I know this is a weekly reading, but it can be also like a marriage, a contract, something getting really approved. The search for meaning in life, consider an alternative approach. I told you, like, the first option might not be working, but the second, it is going to really go through. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. This can also be a Taurus, which is someone who is like supporting you. But I feel like overall, 9 of Cups here energy, there is something that you're desiring from the authority. And it seems like that authority is going to give you that wish fulfillment within the first week, okay? The second week, we have the Empress. So Some of you might be receiving something physical because Empress has the power. We have the Archangel Gabriel, carrier of the messages, coming forward. Maybe it's a message, it's a seed, it's something you can really plant and grow by yourself. So it's not only going to be like an approval or stamp, it can be a stamp too. But with that, you're going to gain something material, I feel. And with that material thing, you will really grow something else, okay? It can be, again, like maybe an approval, give you the confidence to do act in a way. But this can also be something, I see here on the bottom again, caught my eye, so I'm going to pull it. Three of Pentacles, I'm sorry. And we have 10 of Pentacles, okay? So it can be something that will have longevity and it's going to grow in the long term, and this is going to be a partnership, maybe even that will bring financial security. And the Empress energy is here. When you receive it, time to act upon your plans. When you receive the approval, when you receive your wish fulfillment, do not just put it on the side and wait for it to just brew. This says don't wait too long, just go ahead and take your action. We have 2 3s here. That means creativity again. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious and abundant resources will arrive, and utilize them. When you utilize them, maybe you don't even have to do everything by yourself. That's why 3 of Pentacles comes forward, is telling you there are people who can be really helpful to you in this situation. Use them, use their help, and that can lead to long-term financial security. We have here, I love this scenery. They're having this 2 women having a cup of coffee in Paris, Café del something by the Eiffel Tower, which tells me that this can be even something can bring long-term like luxurious desires into your life too. The third week we have 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so third week can be the time that this is actually your dreams are fulfilled, really like hitting the nail on the head. And even though Pentacles energy is a slow energy, this is coming back to back, is telling me when you take the right action, you will receive very quickly, the results are going to show themselves, okay? Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success, a love of the beautiful things in life. Another thing I feel with the 9 of Pentacles energy, this can also be some material satisfaction. You have heavy now, earth energy, grounding energy, maybe some of the investments that you have made already. This can be physical investments, financial investments, maybe the investment you did with people can come back in the material sense, it seems like here. And finally, I have 4th week, Queen of Gabriels can be a fire energy, someone Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, someone confident within themselves coming into your life. But another thing here is because you ask for divine guidance or maybe material guidance from an authority, and that wish will be fulfilled. That's the shadow side of it that you don't really recognize, but it's coming your way. When it comes forward, you will utilize that creative energy very well. And we have the Empress here, Taurus and Libra energy again. I remember seeing feminine characters in your cup, but I remember seeing 2 people here on the plate, which is the 3 of Ariel. Maybe the people that you need in order to make things happen will show up magically in your life, so they will support you towards this material satisfaction. Along the way, this is long term, but you're not going to have long term like that feeds the family, but immediately you're going to have financial feedback that will feed you and give you the happiness right away. With that confidence, within the 4th week, you might actually start to do something that you always wanted to do, or you can even maybe even grow the thing that you're stepping in with the confidence that will come to you, because Queen of Wands is a confidence energy. She doesn't conform to the society, or she actually makes things her own way, makes her moves in silence and creates the things that she desires with real good success. I saw 5 of Swords coming forward, so along the way, it's not going to be that, I feel like it's going to be a smooth ride, but it's not going to be without any bumps. You might get some bumps along the way, but this doesn't mean that it's gonna stop you. Let's get the clarifiers with the divine guidance. Again, 5 of Swords wants to come forth. 5 of Swords indicates winning at all costs. So the divine guidance here Some people might try to do something shady and try to win or take your success out of your hands. However, when you stay on the path without getting distracted by their negativity, you're going to get your wish fulfillment. There's a dog right there on the picture, indicates that your desire is loyal to you, not to them. So it's your job to keep going forward. And if anyone comes forth to try to take this away from you or try to cancel it or try to get a piece of it, it is going to be rearranged in a divine way. Do not doubt it, okay? Empress comes with the Page of Wands. So I told you that you're going to take it. You're going to do something creative. You're going to do something passionate also with the Page of Wands energy. It's not only be creative activity, because every day we do a lot of creative things. Even cooking a meal and putting some spices on it is a creative activity. But when we're cracking eggs all day, like for breakfast, not all day, we don't really feel that passion. This is not going to be that way. This Page of Wands energy indicates that this is going to be something that you're passionate about, okay? Nine of Cups comes with the Three of Wands. Third week, you might be actually getting financial resources to embark on a journey. That journey will be something, again, the Three of Wands energy has a trust energy. You see, he's looking at his ship. He's sending them off to a new adventure, and he's trusting that they will come back. Very good bounty. They're going to actually ship all the goodies on there to the right places and bring back money. So he trusts that everything's working out. And I see here with the rainbow also shows that it is going to be a very good positive outcome for you at the end of the day. Queen of Gabriel comes with the Ace of Pentacles. I told you there's going to be like an overall confidence coming to you. And this is not only going to be like a spiritual confidence, but you're going to also have material success. You might even receive unexpected wealth from somewhere. There's so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding life. Maybe you're getting something from a retirement or inheritance. Something big is coming in. And that will give you the confidence to, with the Ace of Pentacles, start something new. This can be something you're passionate about, something that will bring independence into your life. Okay, that's like it says you can do anything right now. So it will give you the power to do anything you desire in a passionate way. But also Ace of Pentacles is stability. So it is going to create some sort of stability into your life. And you're also going to start attracting the right helpful people. And some of them can be hired because Ace of Pentacles indicates new financial opportunity. And also some of them can be out of nowhere coming forward like a divine alignment to help you out. Okay. Now I'm going to pull a chakra card. If you have any blockages, so we can see them and you can work on them throughout this next 4 weeks to clear that out. And then I'm going to pull an angel that will be helpful with your journey, okay? Let's see which chakra is. If you have anything blocked or feeling any blockages, let's see if there's like a reason for that. We have compassion coming up, and this kind of picture reminds me of this lady hugging her babies. Reminds me of the Empress. So you might feel like air element is your element. A little bit energy not flowing maybe through your heart to your desires. That's how you create the passion. You can use this yum as your chant when the first thing you wake up in the morning, or you can go to sleep. You can yum, repeat that, and that will really calm your body down and open up the heart chakra and bring more compassion. Another thing, I'm compassionate, I feel here, we're going to read what it says. So I feel maybe you're not feeling compassion towards yourself, that you are tiring yourself, overworking yourself. So that can be also something blocking your heart chakra, okay? I see all things through eyes of love in my heart. I find compassion and understanding for those who are struggling with and misaligned with themselves, their higher wisdom and purpose. So you might come across with people, this can be even in traffic, someone cutting you off. Instead of like judging, being in the compassion energy can really help those kind of negativities like slide off of you, okay? I am kind and compassionate with myself and others and forgive myself for my judgments. So that's a good subject to work on for the next 4 weeks. And let's see which angel can assist us and with what tool that they can provide us so we can manage these feelings here. Let's see what that is. We have Sandalphon with intention. Intention and desire, I told you, want is not, I didn't know, it wasn't the same thing, but now I'm reading and understanding that intention, desire, and want are not same things. Intention has like an action plan in it, even though the action is not really exactly straight path to what we're desiring. But when you have that clear intention, that shortens the distance between your desire and manifestation and receival of it. Okay, so let's see what's the message for you, the Archangel Sandalphon's intention here. Drawing this card means Sandalphon is asking you to make a list of your many expectations, as these are the seeds of your intentions. Thought creates reality, and so by revealing this card, you are being asked to truly specify what you intend and to place a purpose to that intention. From a clearly defined purpose, your experience is wrought. WROUGHT. I want to spell that because it's not really a common day-to-day word. The angels want you to experience love, joy, and success. Therefore, visualize yourself and your intimates in gratitude, like the people that are close to you, joyously experiencing the outcome of your intention. This is the kernel from the abundance grows. So basically, put yourself into that state of being after you clarify your intention. What would you do when you receive your heart's desire, okay? All right, beautiful Aquarius, that's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey, beautiful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.